Happy Monday. Welcome back, guys. Join me on the mat for some core, full body integration, and a bit of cardio. Okay, back of our mat, we do a big arm circle overhead. We roll down, we walk forward into our plank. We've got our shoulder circle, so we're going to roll or stirs. I call them shoulder stirs. Keep the shoulder blades flat and spaced out on the back. 4 one direction, 4 other direction, lifting out of your wrist, lifting through your core rib to hip connection. From there, we're going to bend the knees, bum cheeks high, and shoot forward to plank. Bend and shoot, just getting the body a little bit warmer. And 3, one more, and we go 4. We're going to walk back, find our way to our feet, tuck the tail, roll the spine up to the top. We go again, up and overhead, soften the knees, stretch that spine. As we go forward, out we stir the shoulders, 1, and we go 2. Exhale, 3, and 4, other direction, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. We go bend high, bum cheeks, shoot forward to plank. Inhale, push through your legs to go to plank, like you would if you had to do a squat. Last one, and forward, and we find our way back. Hands to the feet. We tuck the tail, we roll the spine up. One more round, we go up and over, and roll down, and walk forward to our plank. And we stir our shoulders, and 2 flat shoulder blades on the back. 3, and 4, reverse stir. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. We're going to bend and lift bum cheeks. Inhale, exhale, shoot. Inhale, exhale, shoot. And we go. 3, last one to go. And 4, and we walk back, find our way back, tuck the tail, lift through the belly, and roll all the way up through the spine. Okay, so you're in your plank position. You have your feet wide. You do the width of your mat. And we're going to send our tailbone up into a pyramid, reaching for the opposite ankle. So we're going to go exhale and come back to plank. Exhale, 2, back to plank, 3, plank, 4, plank. And we're going to go from there, bum cheeks high, bend and shoot, bend and shoot, 3, and 4. We go again, reaching pyramid legs. If you can't keep your legs straight here, you may bend them slightly, but check that they evenly bend. 4, shoulders wide, and bend and shoot. Start doing a squat, pushing through the legs, lifting through the pelvic floor. You go forward, working through those arms, opposite arm to leg. And 2, try and keep the balance as you go. 3, and we go 4, and we go bend high and shoot. Power through the leg. Inhale, exhale, light on your feet, light on your arms. 3, and we go 4. One more, and we go reach, and we go reach, and we go 3, and we go 4, and we go bend and shoot, bend and shoot, 3, 4, and shoot. From there, we're going to hop the legs in wide to the outsides of the hands. So if you hop out that way, tuck the tail, roll the spine up. If that's too hard for you, you're going to go from your wide legs. You're going to do step, step, lower those hips, roll up, okay? Roll down. So that's your modification, a step, step instead of a hop, okay? So from your plank, you're going to go hop, roll up, roll down, hop back or stay back. Choose what works for you. Connection in the tummy, hop, roll up, roll down, and hop. And we go wide legs, roll through the spine, soften the knees, and back. Wide or narrow legs, doesn't matter. And we go hop, roll up, roll down, and back strong through the core. And hop, roll up, roll down, and back. Let's do 2 more. And we go up, roll up, roll down, and back. Last one. And hop, roll up, roll down, and back. Hop. Hold your plank. Energy through the crown of the head. Shoulders open for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, One. Now, okay. So we're going to be just doing a little bit of core on our roll like a ball theme. So just to get the core nice and active and working, bringing your chest nice and high, starting as we normally do neutral pelvis, dropping that sacrum into the ground while you keep your chest nice and high. And we're going to go exhale to imprint, tip the coccyx up. Elbows forward, inhale back to your neutral pelvis. And we go big exhale, imprint, and back to your neutral pelvis. Chest nice and high to do this. And we go 3. And you can go up to 10 of these. I'm just going to do 4 for demonstration purposes. Tip the tail and back to neutral. Chest forward up. Big exhale. Inhale down. You're trying to keep neutral. If you're struggling with neutral, you may do an imprint, but try and keep your pubis and your pelvis stable. And we go exhale lift, inhale higher, and to the tips of the shoulder blades. And we go exhale 3 and higher, and shoulder blades. And we go 4 and higher, and shoulder blades. And we go 5 and higher, and shoulder blades. And we go 6 and higher, and shoulder blades. And you can go up to 10 higher, shoulder blades, and 8 and higher, and shoulder blades, deepening the connection in the tummy. 9 and higher, last one, and we go 10 and higher, and tips of the shoulder blades. Rotations side to side. We're going to go exhale, back to center, keep the connection in the tummy. Exhale 2, again, up to 10 you can do. Try and spiral on your axis. So don't go off center, you're just rotating your shoulders around your axis. Okay, around the center of your spine. One shoulder blade just off the floor, one shoulder blade just touching the floor. Okay, and that should get you enough rotation to feel the oblique abdominals working quite well. Okay, up to 10. Okay, then you're going to bring one leg up 90 degrees. Okay, and other leg you're going to stretch out. So we're going to do a roll up as we change our leg. So it's a little bit more of an intermediate move. So what you're going to do is you're going to do single leg changes, 2, 3, 4, working through your roll down and up. And single leg changes as you go down, 2, 3. I'm just doing 4. You can go up to about 6 of them just to get you smoothing through the roll, up and down. And we go. Try and change the leg as you roll. 3, 4. So you are using a little bit of momentum in the back of the leg with your hands, relying more on it if you need that for your spine. Okay, like I said, it's a bit more of an advanced move. So if this doesn't feel good on your back, skip it, guys. Do the basic stuff. Okay, don't get all fancy before you can't do your fundamentals. Fundamentals before fancy. Here we go. Down, 2, 3. Okay, focus on stabilizing through your spine, rolling through both sides of the spine. Okay, try not to favor one side. There's always one side that's going to be a little bit more dominant, but try and even it out. That's why we do Pilates, to balance it out, alignment, trying to get as much symmetry as possible so that the two sides of the body integrate. Okay, not focusing only on the dominant side. That's it. All the way to tips of the shoulder blade, and we do 2 more rounds. 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, and 4, and relax. Well done. Okay, so roll like a ball. Okay, a bit of core work, abdominal activation while using spinal articulation. So roll like a ball starts like this. We've got our legs up, we've got our knees quite narrow. So we're not going for mobility through the hips, we're going for strength through the hips. So we're lifting up knees towards the shoulders, ankles quite close to the glutes, buttocks squeeze through the glutes. The arms are long on the side. You're grabbing hold of your ankles and you make your spine or curve your spine. So you're going to start on your sitting bones and then start rolling back using your tummy muscles. The idea is to delay the movement backwards, not to let gravity just pull you over and down. Use your core while you do it. Okay, so shoulders are wide. We tuck the tail, we scoop through the pelvic floor. And we slow the movement down, sinking that belly. And we rock to the tips of the shoulder blades eventually because momentum takes us over and back, and then we catch it at the top. The idea is that you stay rounded, curved like a ball, curled in like a ball. So your feet's not far away from your glutes, your shoulders are curved. We go tip the tail underneath us, connect, scoop deep in abdominals, and we rock to the tips of the shoulder blades, and we catch it all the way back up. Inhale, we go. Exhale, scoop through the pelvis, and feel the vertebra of the spine. If you've got a slightly more inflexible spine, you'll probably find you'll maybe hit some flat spots. So this is also where it's a good idea to maybe get a towel there, or just start with something more simple where you have one leg holding while you try and roll and come back up. But the idea is to improve your mobility in your spine. So see what you can cope with. It's also great if there's discrepancy in terms of tightness on one side of the spine to the other, or the other, one of the sides of the spine, sorry, verbal diarrhea. So if there's a discrepancy between the strength in the two sides or tightness in the two sides, it's a good way to train your body as well to try and find that symmetry on both sides and integrate both sides of your abdomen at the same time. We're going to tip the tailbone under, we roll back to the shoulder blades. Just getting that nice little roll going. Inhale. We'll do two more. Tuck and scoop. Squeeze the seat. Not falling back. Delay the process of rolling back. And then catch it back up. And one more for me. Connection in tummy. Scoop deep and connect. Squeeze. Open shoulders. And we rock back to the tips of the shoulder blades. And we come back up. Fantastic, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to add on to that. But I'll roll up. We're going to roll to the tips of the shoulder blades. We come back up. And then we're going to roll to the tips of the shoulder blades. Tuck one foot in and push forward. Okay? Come back. Okay? So you need a bit of mobility through your knees to be able to do this as well. See if you can cope with that. Like I said, stick to the first roll up. Roll like a ball. If your knees are not happy. So you go forward and back. Okay? Going one step further. We go right up onto a half squat standing position. We go tuck that toe in and under, and we go back to rocking back up. Okay, so we go rock and up, and we go rock and up. A little bit more work on the legs, and we go rock and three. Okay, and other side, just to practice rock and up. Find that connection. Light on your feet, rock. Should feel like it's one smooth, streamlined motion. And we go rock and up. Okay, good. Then okay, a little bit further. We go back to our first side. We go roll like a ball, rock. We're gonna go up, hop, and then back. Keep the control. Doesn't mean because you're hopping up, you're losing your control. Okay, so please hold that control. Tuck and scoop. And hop. Here we go. And tuck and scoop. And hop. Good. Last side. Here we go. Tuck and scoop. Use the tummy. And hop. Good. Feeling my legs. And we go tuck and scoop. And hop. And we go tuck and scoop. And hop. Okay, good guys. Okay. We're gonna start from the top, one of each. Okay, so roll like a ball. Okay, so one-sided, one of each, roll like a ball. And forward. And then I'm just gonna do the progression on the same side. And up. And we go. Roll. And up. Yeah, good. Start from the top. Roll like a ball. Normal. Keep the control, don't just fall back. And roll. And up. And we go. Roll. And half up using those legs. And we go. Roll. and and down. Awesome, guys. So we're gonna roll like a ball. We're gonna hold the ankles. We open up the neck and shoulders. We're gonna roll down to the tips of the shoulder blades. And this time when you come up, you're gonna step forward on one leg. Okay? So we're gonna go over there. We tuck the tail. We do our roll like a ball, connection in the tummy. And we tuck the knee and we come up forward. Okay, like we're going to go up all the way. Eventually we're gonna go up all the way. Okay. So we're going to go. Super tuck, connection in the tummy, tuck, and rock. Find your sitting bones, scoop and tuck, and up. Okay, one more on the side, and we go. Curl the spine. Okay, so we're building on that roll up. So if you're happy with just the roll up, do that. If you want to add onto it and add a bit of cardiovascular, this is where we're going with this. Other side, we're going to go roll, tuck, and other side. And back, connection in the core. You go scoop deep and connect. Rock. And up. Here we go, last one. And we go scoop and tuck. And up. Okay, got it. Okay, you can also do some bed bug rolls as a progression from your roll like a ball. So that would look like this, where you have legs up, like your normal roll like a ball. You roll, but you can use your arms up and then you take your legs one, back to it. So balance, curl, dead back curl, and control that back, and you go dead back curl, control up. Okay, now we're gonna do a progression of that. So we go dead back curl, half squat, and down. Yes, that's not easy. Half squat and down, wide leg. Okay, wide leg, up, down. Yes. Okay, now on top of that, we're gonna do a full squat. Roll the back roll, full squat, down and up. Here we go. Full back roll, full squat, down and up. And we go deep back roll, full squat, down and up. Okay, progression to that. Hop, full back roll, hop, and roll like a ball, full squat, up, and up, full squat, hop. Now let's do one more for luck. Rocking dead back roll, full squat, up, and down. Good. Bit of cardiovascular work with our roll like a ball.